A change is brought about because ordinary people do extraordinary things. In the unlikely story that is America, there has never been anything false about hope. In the face of impossible odds, people who love this country can change it. If you're walking down the right path and you're willing to keep walking, eventually you'll make progress. We don't ask you to believe in our ability to bring change, rather, we ask you to believe in yours. It's important to make sure that we're talking with each other in a way that heals, not in a way that wounds. Focusing your life solely on making a buck shows a poverty of ambition. It asks too little of yourself. And it will leave you unfulfilled. Nothing can stand in the way of the power of millions of voices calling for change. The worst thing that colonialism did was to cloud our view of our past. Our stories may be singular, but our destination is shared. You can't let your failures define you. You have to let your failures teach you. My identity might begin with the fact of my race, but it couldn't end there. At least that's what I would choose to believe. Someone once said that every man is trying to live up to his father's expectations or make up for their father's mistakes. A nation that can't control its energy sources can't control its future. You might be locked in a world not of your own making, her eyes said, but you still have a claim on how it is shaped. You still have responsibilities. We may not be able to stop evil in the world, but how we treat one another is entirely up to us. I think perhaps education doesn't do us much good unless it is mixed with sweat. To those Americans whose support I have yet to earn, I may not have won your vote tonight, but I hear your voices. I need your help. And I will be your president, too. It's only when you hitch your wagon to something larger than yourself that you realize your true potential. We may come from different places and have different stories, but we share common hopes, and one very American dream.